What's up, guys? So I just got out of work and I want to talk about the Xbox showcase, excuse me, for today. The Xbox showcase for today. And honestly, the Xbox showcase was impressive. But let's just remember one thing. Microsoft, when it had to do with their first party titles, did not deliver. Did not do what they promised. But when it comes to these studio company developers that they own, they produced. They gave us some pretty good looking games. Doom looks really good. Black Ops 6 looks really good. Those are the only two made. And then Gears, I seen just a smidget of it. So that was... I'm really interested in the Doom. And I'm interested in Black Ops 6, like I said. So, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, that was a better showcase than PlayStation, but you also have to remember that it's not Xbox that made the games, it's the developers that Xbox owns that made the games. So, you know, let's not get that part twisted where all of a sudden Xbox is doing good. They have a lot of fish to fry, and they have a lot of proving. They have a lot of sword to be sharpened, to be chiseled, to be, put under the fire so it can be put to the test. They have not developed in that retrospect. They've developed in terms of huge amounts of money, yeah, but when it came down to their own authentic work that all these other studios put work into, they did not do that. They did not do that. That's really sad. So, with that being said, I know I come through with these videos of doom and gloom, but in all reality, the facts are, when Sony produces their games, they put the work into it. Maybe it's not as awe-inspiring. I like the whole setting of Doom. What is it called? Doom Dark Ages. I like that setting. I thought that was really interesting. It looked really cool. Gave us that, mature vibes of brutal gaming. There was no sign of any wokeness in it. And when we went to the Black Ops 6, that game was pretty impressive. That game was pretty impressive. Now, it's same shit, different game, okay? They're adding a couple things, they're taking out a couple things. So the movement is going to be this really revolutionary way of moving around. That's cool. I dig that. I like how it still has that Black Ops has a Cold War vibe to it, but I think it's going to be more gritty. It's going to be more surreal, more personal. I like that a lot. I thought that was pretty cool. Doom, I'm interested in it. Do I feel like it's something revolutionary from Doom Eternal? Not necessarily, but at the same time, if it's bringing us to another phase of Doom, why not, It was interesting enough to want to give it a shot, because I am a Doom fan. I still haven't finished Doom Eternal, because Call of Duty always takes the cake. Call of Duty always steals all my game's times, so they have to be held accountable for all the time that I wasted in their game. I don't know. It's the only game that I play that I like to have fun, and I like to talk shit. I was pretty blunt on last live stream by saying, these hackers, these aimbot professional players, and they're using aimbot on console now. It's pathetic. I don't trust anybody, whether they're on console or PC. It don't matter. So, Doom's Dark Ages, I like the vibe that it gave us. I like the vibe. It made me feel like we are getting a really brutal, mature game that's meant for a mature audience. I like that. That was cool. Black Ops 6, definitely, I'm interested in it. I don't like the bundle pack that they released for the pre-order. It just reminds me of MW3. It just reminds me of the same skin pull from all these previous games. And the sad part about it is all these skins that we now have for MW3 probably won't be able to use them for the new Black Ops 6. They intend to do that. That is intentional. So we spend more money on the new stuff, because they're going to make the new stuff outshine the old stuff. I mean, look at Modern Warfare 2019. That game, when it was out, we were buying all kinds of things for that game. It was just fun. We loved the feeling of the game and everything. And now it just ended up being one of those games where we don't even touch it anymore. They don't even support the game in terms of updates and firmware. The game is just ruled by hackers. So why would a franchise do this to all their games? There has to be a time where they could just take all these games that we all love and actually revenerate them and evict all the hackers and give us a solid collection library of Call of Duty. That's all I'm going to say. I do give some credit to Microsoft for the showcase. I think the games, I think it just had a very arcadey feel to it. The vibes were respectful. I liked it. But at the same time, let's not think that it's all Microsoft, because these studios, if Microsoft didn't buy them, they would make these games day in and day out same way. So one thing I do shun about Microsoft is they took away a studio that clearly had a game in mind that they were going to make that I think was going to be very, very immersive and impressive, and that is The Evil Within. Not a fan of Phil Spencer making that decision, or even letting the people at Microsoft, they could all fry some balls, because at the end of the day, they're just money hungry. They don't care about the gamer. They're not a gaming company. They are a software company that's trying to take over a gaming franchise, a gaming sphere, all the games that we play, and let that be known. So Stealth Dragon for life. If you like this kind of content, share it. If you don't like this kind of content, I don't care. I don't like you anyways. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Fuck off!